Hey y'all, what's going on? Poison Ivy 504. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about hair, and more hair. So if you are interested in hearing about my personal hair story, just stay tuned in and I will be right back. So for the last couple of videos that I uploaded for you guys, I told you that if you had any special video requests to take and email me at MissPoisonIvy504@yahoo.com, and I did get some good reception from that. I got a couple of different video requests, and I'm gonna kick it off with this video request from one of my beauties here on YouTube. She basically asked me what she can do as a newly natural. She just did the big chop, and she was going through my videos and saw that I was natural as well, and wanted to know if I had any tips or any information that I could share with her or you guys that would be able to help you on your natural hair journey. So I figured this would be the perfect time for me to get on here, tell y'all my hair story and how I feel. I typically like to keep my videos under 10 minutes, and y'all know I don't really record anything beyond 10 minutes, but this probably gonna be one of them long videos. So I may have to break it up into 2 parts. Alright, so my whole life I've always had long hair, thick hair, healthy hair. My mom took really good care of my hair, you know. So, you know, when you're in middle school, when you're in high school, everybody's rocking like the latest styles, the barrel curls, pin curls, finger waves, waterfalls, French rolls, French twists. You know, we go through phases with our hair, and us as women or as girls at that time, it's important to us, you know, because trust, my hair used to be laid every single week. I would have my hair done. My hair used to be whipped, boo, done up, okay? Even throughout all of that time, all of the manipulation that I used to do to my hair, I never had any breakage, never had any problems or anything with my hair. And I got introduced to weave early on, like in middle school. So I've always loved weave, and I've worn it because I wanted to, not because I had to, but more because, you know, I wanted to thicken up my hair, or I wanted it to be a little bit longer or something like that, just to add that fullness, that volume into it. So those were the reasons that I wore weave back then, back in the day. And also, at the time, all of the colored weave was not popular, the ombre hair and all of that, because I remember when we were in school, if your hair didn't appear to be a natural color, like, they would send you home. The Brazilian and the Remy and all of that was not even out at that time. It used to be Zuri was the name that was popping at the time. Zuri yaki hair, that's the texture that I used to buy all the time. It wasn't until a couple of years ago where I decided I wanted to change it up, I wanted to switch it up, wanted to do something different with my hair, because we get tired of the same old thing, wearing our hair the same old way. And I fell into that, you know, trap as well. I'm like, I want something different with my hair, blah blah blah. So I ended up dyeing my hair. Shortly after dyeing my hair, I noticed a big change. My hair got so dry, and I had a ton of breakage. Like, my hair was just breaking off. Before, you know, I would hardly see any hair strands, and like after I dyed my hair, whenever I would brush comb my hair, I would just have, my hair would shed like crazy. So I had major breakage issues. So I decided to get me a sew-in. Now, I used to do my own hair, even my own sew-ins. Yes, your girl used to work it out with her needle and thread. And you know how difficult it is and how time consuming it is to sit there and braid your hair to your own scalp, and then to have to sew your own hair in. I mean, you stretching your arms, getting all acrobatic, trying to weave in the back. So I was like, I'm gonna go and get somebody to take and install this hair for me or whatever. So I got this sewing, and it was cute. It was, you know, I had no problems with my sewing. It was, you know, it was laid. My hair was laid, I'm not gonna lie. But the problem came during the takedown. The problem came during the takedown. During the time that I had the sewing, I had manipulated the hair a couple of different ways. I had then washed it a whole bunch of times. But when I was taking my braids loose, I just noticed that I had so much of like hair coming out during the time where I was taking out my braids. And I had countless sew-ins before that I had did on my own, and of course I experienced shedding because your hair is braided up for all of that time, so you're gonna have some shedding. But it seemed a little abnormal to me when I was taking my braids loose and I saw the hair that was coming out. But I was like, I'm not gonna trip. I'm just go ahead and wash it and condition it, and then, you know, I'll go from there. I'll assess the damage of my hair once I'm done with that. And as I'm washing my hair, I can literally look down in the sink and see like globs of my hair just like coming out. And that's when I had a moment. My hair was all uneven. Like at the time, it was, my natural hair was probably about right here. I had spots that was just, it just looks bad. It looks bad. So my best friend has a friend who was a hairstylist and who actually specialized in natural hair, so she recommended her. I went over to her just so she could take a look at my hair and try to see if she could help me out any, because my hair was a hot ass mess, for real, a hot mess. So I told her the story, gave her a rundown, you know, told her I had got some color in my hair, and then after I got the color, you know, I started experiencing a whole bunch of breakage, and really I got the sewing as a bandage to just cover it up and not have to deal with it at the moment. So basically what she told me was that when I got that sewing, the girl who did my sewing, she actually pulled the thread too tight. So with me already having previous damaged hair, my hair already breaking, that when she took and pulled the thread as tight as she did, that it literally chopped into my hair strands, and that's what caused my hair to fall out the way that it did. So, you know, she had to cut me up, give me a little cut or whatever, and that was the first time that my hair had ever been that short. She ended up like cutting it like to right here. I didn't have a shave in the back or anything like that, but it was very short, and I had been used to having long hair, like, you know, all that time, that, you know, I really wasn't feeling that. I didn't like it at all, the fact that I had to get my hair cut off. So for me, I was like, I don't want no more sew-ins. I don't want no more dyes. I don't want no more perms. At that time, I was just so aggravated with the whole situation that I was like, I'm going natural. That's it. The decision to go natural was a no-brainer. You know, I figured that was going to be the journey that I was going to have to take in order to get my hair back healthy, to get it back in the condition that I was used to it being in. So I decided to just go natural, just roll with it. I had been exposed to a whole bunch of ladies here on YouTube that were already natural, so I was like, it should be a walk in the park for me. I can get on here, teach myself how to maintain my natural hair and just embrace my natural mane. You know, that was my thought process at that time. So that's what I did. I went natural. I did the transition because I transitioned for about a year because there was no way that I was doing a big chop. I just would trim off large amounts of my hair at a time until all of the perm hair was gone. So that's the way that I did it. I've been natural now for about 3 years. That's my natural hair story in a nutshell. My hair was damaged. It was broken off. The dye did some work to it, as well as, you know, that sew-in just killed it. If you're interested in hearing my opinion about natural hair, then definitely stay tuned for that, because I will have a part 2. And that is it for this video. I will also, in her email, she also asked me if I could tell her some products and things to that nature that I use on my hair. So I'll make a whole nother video for that, because this video has gone on way too long. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for tuning in, watching this video, and I will see y'all next time around. And also, I will have a video coming up on this unit as well, so y'all stay tuned for that one too. Talk to y'all later. Bye.